Hello everybody, it's the Bricklord here, back with another Ninjago video, and today I'm actually doing a video that was requested to me in my comments a few weeks back on a video, and you guys know who you are if you requested this video, but yeah, super excited to do this as always, and today I'm doing this video, which is the top 3 most overrated and underrated seasons in my opinion, and I think this is a great choice of video for today because it won't necessarily be affected by season 15. Some of my other ranking videos I have planned will be affected by season 15, and I don't want to do those until season 15 is either most of the way through or all of the way through, and I don't want to affect those rankings yet and have to basically redo those videos immediately as soon as I post them. So that's kind of why I'm holding off on some of those right now. But I think this is an absolutely great topic for today because it'll definitely work with the 14 seasons we have still and the pilots and Day of the Departed. So again, I want to go over my most overrated seasons, which get way too much praise, I think, unnecessarily, and some of the underrated seasons, which I think definitely deserve to be watched and looked at more. And yeah, I mean, relatively simple topic, but I think it's an absolutely great choice. And so thank you guys for requesting videos. And yeah, this is food for thought for all of you guys. Like, please comment a video down in the comments below if you guys would like me to do it. I will definitely take those into consideration. But yeah, with all that said though, we're just going to go ahead and get started with the video. And one last thing though before we get started, when I was making this I was trying to decide if I should go with the overrated seasons first or the underrated seasons, and I mean really all of them are going to be controversial in some way or another, and they're obviously going to disagree with somebody, so I guess it doesn't really matter. I'm going to go with the overrated seasons first and then the underrated seasons. I think that's simple enough. And yeah, so with all that said though, we're just going to finally go ahead and get started with the video itself. So yeah. And the first overrated season, in my opinion, is going to season 10, March of the Oni. And I know some people might already have like gone off their rocker and say, what is wrong with me? Why do you not like season 10 and think it's overrated? For one, I don't dislike it. I just think it's overrated because sometimes when I've seen people's like Ninjago ranking lists, they have season 10 like middle of the pack or even like the lower end of the like what they have as their best seasons. Like, I don't know. I just don't see what y'all see in season 10 that much. Like, for me, it's pretty low. Like, it's not necessarily bad. Like, there's only one bad season in my opinion. You guys know what that is. But like, for me, there's just not all that much like great about season 10 either. Like, for one, it's way too short and the villains are kind of bland, and the main villain is severely underdeveloped and has a very garbled and bad voice. And yeah, I mean, it's just underdeveloped. The episode length, like, 4 episodes just doesn't have enough time for development. Like, I don't know. It just seems like a very odd choice that people really like this season. I think it is overrated. Like, some people, I think, give it too much praise just because, oh, it's part of the Oni and Dragon trilogy, which, in my opinion, kind of is overrated as a whole. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. For me, it just is kind of weird. I don't quite see what people really see in season 10 all that much. I mean, I don't know if it's just because it was the finale of the Oni and Dragon trilogy or that it kind of pulled this like talking about the Oni from season 8 to 10. I don't know. To me, it seems like a very poor end to a trilogy, which definitely could have been better, especially if this season was better. So I don't know. For me, it's definitely an overrated season, and I don't quite see what people really see in the season as a whole. And the next season on the overrated seasons, I know I'm going to absolutely trigger the Mega Skybound and maybe some J fans as well, but is Skybound, you guys? I don't know. I mean, again, I don't know what some of you guys that love Skybound so much, like, I don't know what you see in this season. Like, for me, it's such a sloppy season. Like, I'm not going to call it bad because, there's no like absolutely bad Ninjago seasons except for one, and you guys know what it is, at least in my opinion. But I mean, for me, there's only a handful of episodes I really enjoy. There's so many episodes that are like bad, bland, sloppy, or lackluster. Like, And I mean, the premiere is like definitely one of the worst premieres in Ninjago. I mean, yeah, there's just so many sloppy, kind of poor choices with this season, in my opinion, and I don't quite see why people absolutely love this season so much. I mean, I don't know. As for the finale, which I know some people are probably wondering my thoughts on that, I actually like the finale. I don't think that's anything necessarily wrong with the season. I mean, is it the best finale? No, but it's definitely like not horrible. Like, I know some people consider it kind of lazy, but I don't know. The finale is not my issue. It's more that there's so many episodes that are bland, sloppy, yada yada, in my opinion. Like, there's only a handful I really enjoy, like a couple actually being the two kind of finale episodes and a couple other ones. But yeah, I don't know. For me, this season is just so sloppy and so many weird choices and bad choices and stuff like that. Like, again, so many episodes that I feel are just so misplaced and stuff. Like, My Dinner with Nauticon, whenever I say, like, I don't really like that episode, it's kind of filler, bland to me, people get all triggered. But yeah, I don't know. For me, that's kind of my thoughts on Skybound, and I definitely feel it's a very overrated season. And my next overrated pick, if I said I was going to get heat for my season 6 Skybound pick, scratch that. I'm going to absolutely get fried and burned for choosing season 8. But again, this is my opinion. But yeah, season 8 is the most notoriously overrated season, in my opinion. Again, my opinion, but yeah, I mean, this meme here that I'm going to show on screen here kind of totally kind of for me is how I see you guys, like you mega season 8 fans, sort of just kind of haha, but like you guys absolutely like praise and think this season is the most godly thing ever. Like, I mean, that's not to say like not my favorite seasons don't have some flaws. Like, I will totally admit they do, because no Ninjago season is perfect. But I mean, come on, you guys. Like, you guys absolutely praise season 8 like crazy. Like, I don't know. I mean, you guys shoot it to the tops of your like ranking the seasons list and have it as number 1, and nobody can change your guys' opinion. Like, I mean, again, this is not to change your guys' opinion, it's just mine, but like, yeah, it's kind of crazy. Like, for me, like I mentioned before on season 10, the Oni and Dragon trilogy as a whole is just so overrated. But like I said, season 8 is the absolute most notorious for it. I mean, season 9 for me, I actually thoroughly enjoy that season, so that's why it's not really an overrated one. I mean, there is some overrated stuff in it, and it's part of the Oni and Dragon trilogy, which is kind of overrated, and there is some stuff in it that is, but yeah, I mean, season 8, though, it's just so mega overrated. For me, there's definitely a couple bland episodes and stuff like Dead Man Squall, and the finale is absolutely horrible, in my opinion. I know people say it's the good guys losing, it's a good change. Like, no, they did it so poorly. And I remember watching and being like, wait, that's it? That's the finale for season 8? It felt so, like, I just was let down, absolutely. Like, and yeah, I mean, some people may say, but it has the darker tone, makes it so good. Like, yeah, I mean, I don't mind a darker tone Ninjago season. Me being an adult and stuff, I don't mind darker tone things, but like, I don't know. It was fine, but I wish it was explored better. I don't know. To me, season 8 just really never clicked with me. Again, the Oni and Dragon trilogy as a whole never clicked with me. Like, yeah, I mean, for me, it's just not that great of a season, and I think you guys, like, absolutely praise it out the wazoo like crazy people. I don't know, but yeah, for me, it's definitely, for sure, the most overrated Ninjago season. Alrighty, I hope you guys enjoyed the first segment of this video, which was the overrated seasons. Even if you guys disagree with my opinion, I hope you guys enjoyed. But now we will move on to my 3 underrated seasons. And the first underrated season, in my opinion, is going to season 2. And this is kind of an interesting season because some people really just dislike this season because of the first half of the season. They consider it filler, and they think it kind of just, they want to think it doesn't exist in a way. And other people absolutely hate the second half of the season, which is the Dark Island stuff, which they just consider to be boring. Now, I think everybody can get behind that this season is nostalgic. There's no doubting that. But yeah, I mean, I really can't get behind either side all that much about it being filler or boring. So, I mean, as for the filler, and I keep saying I'm going to make a video on my channel between good and bad filler and the difference, but I think that the filler episodes are, one, enjoyable. I actually don't mind sitting down and watching those, and even one of my favorite episodes of season 2 is from what would people consider the filler stuff. So, I mean, I like those. There's like one or two that are a little weird and I wouldn't necessarily go right out of my way to watch again, but yeah, I mean, they're still fine though. As for the second half with the Dark Island and it being considered boring, there's only like one episode I would say that's a little bland. I mean, for all in all though, I think they're actually enjoyable as well. Like, nothing amazing for Ninjago, but definitely way better than what I would consider boring in my opinion. So, I don't know. I just can't quite get behind really either side of disliking season 2. Like, I think it's like a very underrated season at times where people throw unnecessary hate towards either side of the season or both at times. So I don't know. I think people should kind of try to give this season a rewatch and then give more of an updated opinion. But yeah, that's just me. I definitely feel it's very underrated. So yeah. And the next underrated season, in my opinion, has got to be season 12 of Prime Empire. And you guys know that this is one of my favorite seasons, but it is severely underrated. Like, I mean, people do not give this enough attention and credit. I mean, it's a well done season. I mean, I will for sure admit that, like, in my opinion, the premiere is really not that great. And also the absolute mess of a bonkers, kind of, in my opinion, to say it bluntly, dumb Detective Zane episode. Like, you could pretty well go without watching the Detective Zane episode and be just fine. But yeah, I mean, besides those though, this season is really awesome and it's unique and it's well done in my opinion because, like I said, it's unique. It was a cool idea. The ninjas have always liked video games, so I like the idea of the show sending them into this game and the ninjas are really in their element. We got cool settings, we got cool designs, we got a pretty good story, I mean, and a good villain, and I mean, all in all, the season was really unique. It was cool, it was fun, it was vibrant, there was lots of good things, there was gamer references, I mean, Ready Player One, I mean, it was totally like that, which may be good, may be bad for some people. In my opinion, it's really good. I mean, I don't know. And although it was a cool, unique, it was fun, it was something very different, and I doubt we'll get anything quite like it again. So, I mean, for me, it was a good choice, and some people may say, oh, well, you just like it because, you know, it came after the disastrous, you know, season 11, which, yeah, it's a good thing it did come after season 11, because if we got another season like season 11, I mean, I think people would definitely lost faith in the show. So it's a good thing that we got, in my opinion, a great season after one of Ninjago's worst installments ever. So again, my opinion, this is a severely underrated season, and people definitely, I think, need to go back, rewatch this, and see how great of a season it really is, because it is very well done, in my opinion, besides those couple episodes. So yeah, in all, very underrated, and it definitely deserves much better praise than it gets. So yeah. And finally, the last underrated season, in my opinion, has got to go to season 7 of Hands of Time. And oh my gosh, people just absolutely tear this season apart. If you guys watched my latest ranking the seasons video, you guys know that this is in my top 3 favorite seasons, actually. And I really like season 7. Say what you want about this season, but it is severely underrated because, I mean, it's a good season. For one, again, it's something unique, and that's not always a good thing, but in this case it is. It's about controlling time, which other media has done that, but I think Ninjago did it pretty well. Some people really hate the Time Twins. I mean, they're not the best villains for sure, but I don't really think they're bad. They have their moments when I don't like them, but all in all, I think they're really good villains. And I mean, as for the story, I think it was good. It was a lot of history of Ninjago and stuff in that sense, and I really liked that. And I mean, what we got was pretty cool. As for episodes, I know a lot of people say, "Oh, they're boring episodes, they're bad, whatever." I mean, in my opinion, there's only really one bad episode, which is Scavengers. Otherwise, though, a lot of people actually agree that the premiere and the finale are really excellent from this season, actually. Also, for me personally, I love episode 2, The Hatching. I also love, what is it, like halfway through the season, I think it's like episode 70, The Attack, I think is what the episode number is. I really like that episode. Like, all in all, it's a good season with good episodes, a good story, pretty okay or good villains, a great concept. I mean, all in all, though, it was a good season. The Kai and Nia focus is nice, and it's just severely, like, underrated because people just don't like some aspects from it and just then blow off all of the good things about the season. Like, they're just kind of like, well, there's a few things wrong. I don't like this or that, and, well, the season's trash. And then kind of Hands of Time just gets kind of, kind of pushed under the table or kicked under the rug, per se. Like, people blow it off and then forget all the good things about this season. So, I mean, for me, I hold this season near and dear. I like this season, and it's really awesome in my opinion. And I think if you guys have Netflix, go rewatch this season, man. I mean, it's really good. Go back, give it a rewatch. I mean, it is really actually a good season, and there's good things about this season. So, I mean, in my opinion, this is Ninjago's most underrated season, and it definitely deserves to be rewatched and looked at more. So yeah, that's my opinions though. And that'll now conclude my video for the top 3 most overrated and underrated seasons. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know this video probably ticked off just about everybody in almost some way, unless you absolutely completely agreed with my opinion in every way. But yeah, I mean, with that though, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I mean, I hope you guys don't just absolutely hate this video because you disagree with my opinion. So please comment down below. I would love to hear your guys' 3 overrated and underrated seasons and why. So please comment down below. I definitely want to chat with you guys on that. But yeah, again, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys could hit that like button, that would definitely be appreciated. Also, if you guys could hit the subscribe button while you're down there. We have passed 170 subscribers. We're almost darn near at 180, which is just incredible. It wasn't that long ago we were at 150, so you guys absolutely rock. Also hit that notification bell so you don't miss anything from me. But yeah, I mean, super fun video to make. Again, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you guys disagreed, please let me know why. I would love to hear why. So yeah, without holding up any more time though, I thank you all once again for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed. And yeah, I will see you all in the next video. So bye.